What is up, everybody? We're back. College football 26. Your buddy, your pal, Mr. Nice Guy. You remember on our last tour, we left off. Big game coming to town, coming to Seattle. It's USC, the number 3 team in the nation, undefeated. It's a conference game, Pac-12 implications. We've got some recruits coming to visit, and we're doing a little test here with our recruiting. So if week 6 visits, this guy, man, we're going to be fighting. We're going to be battling hard. I don't know if we can get him, but we're going to try. We're testing to see. This guy's coming to visit this week. I don't know if his visit will push us into his top 3 and unlock it. We're going to try. We're going to see what happens. Maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't. Who knows? We got some other guys here that we're starting to climb up the board for. We'll see. These 2 guys, I've increased their recruiting to 25. This guy right now, he's suddenly got a scholarship offer from UCF. We'll see if we can bring him out here to Washington. Got a schedule there. Looking pretty good. But it's a big game. We need to come in here. We're going to check injury report. Dislocated knee on a D tackle, Edmonds. .74 D tackle Edmonds, power rusher. True freshman. He is out with a dislocated knee, so we need to take a look at our defensive tackle depth. So we'll come down here. All right, so we've got gap specialist here, Jurgensen. I think we might move Cole up here. Cole, power rusher, 28 skill points, so we can actually potentially increase his playing abilities. Lovelace here, this edge rusher, has got pretty good strength, but not good size. Edmonds will be missed. Let's exit out of here. Let's go to roster. So we got a guy here with 28 skill points. Now we could significantly increase his abilities with that. So Edmonds out with an injury. Was it Jurgensen? No. Right here. Sam Cole. My 3-star recruit. He could have 28 skill points because he's capped. I'm not sure. No, he is not capped. Physicals. No physicals that we can increase at the moment. His power looks pretty good. Run stopping could use some work. IQ could use some work. We're really going to pump some on the IQ there. Improve his power moves. There we go. So we've got Sam Cole up to a 77 overall. Actually pushes him higher than Edmonds. So let's make sure that our depth chart is set like that. This is going to be his first time really starting. Yep, Cole's there at the top. Very nice. 84 speed on this beard right here. Is a speed rusher. Pretty decent strength too. Let's go here to our rush D tackles. Yeah, we're going to need to move Cole up there as well. So redshirt freshman Cole is going to get a start here in this game against USC. That could be very interesting. Very interesting. Let's come check nose tackle again. Who do we have? It's Beard at nose tackle, Jurgensen. Cole actually fits really well there, so let's move him up the board. Glad we came and checked all this and saw that. Now, I want to look at our slot wide receiver. We got Moffitt, route artist, 5'7", 170. I think Mingo is actually probably a better choice. 6 foot, it's a little bit bigger, and that's what we're going to do. So Mingo with the speed, we're going to put him at slot wide receiver. Yeah, Moffitt will be the backup, but Moffitt's been getting on the field quite a bit, and he's not really been getting things done as nicely as we would expect. Just a moment, folks. All right, so we're going to have a little bit of a different look, but I think it's going to work well for us. Let's make sure our rush. Yeah, Moon. Moon has been phenomenal coming off the edge there. Quincy doing pretty well, pretty decent. And then our rush D tackles are set there. Cole. Was Cole the one that we boosted? Yeah, he is. He is. Okay. Number 74. So I got a little confused by his number there. Or I got it confused by the overall. That's because it's the rush D tackle. All right, so there we go. I think things are pretty well. It's about as good as we can get it. Huge, huge, huge game here. Got recruits visiting. We're going to play offense only. We're definitely editing those uniforms. We're going with the All Blacks. Going with the All Blacks. This is a huge, huge game. Here we go. Big game, big implications. Ram-ba-dum-ba-dum. All right, here we go, baby. We're now on offense. Defense got the job done. I'll be very interested to see how Cole does. His first game starting. This is a pretty tough game to start. Good run to start the game. Big 85. That's our converted offensive lineman. And what we're probably going to do moving forward, I'm going to take a look at agile offensive linemen, agile tackles. Look for those undersized guys, the 280s, and see about their speed, see how good they look, and then potentially bringing them in and then moving them to tight end. Now get upfield. I was looking to the right. Good tackle. Good punt coverage. 25. Defense gets the job done. Ooh, just to get that ball out of there. Zings that one out there. Gonna do better once the sun goes down. These lights come on. It's very hard to see our players. Oof. All right, this defense is way too fast. Missed block. Got it. Got that 1st and 10. There we go. The goal here is to try and hold on to the ball. Give our defense time to rest because they are facing. Oh, there we go. Ooh, just did get that ball off. Ah, overthrown. There we go. We're doing pretty good with these crossing routes. Got lucky with that one. There we go. Scoreless game. Our defense is held strong. We're giving them time to rest on the sidelines. Excellent run there. 1st and goal from the 5. They're too fast for us to run a draw. Let's go inside zone split. There we go. Just a moment. All right, we're back. Gave the defense some rest. They still were unable to stop USC. Nice long drive there. Should be pass interference on that one. See if Mingo can get open over there. Group gets open on that side. Yes, looked like my tight end was open, but that may have been after the throw. Here, 32 breaks free. It's that young redshirt freshman running back there. East-West playmaker. Got the first down. Now we're going to do what you usually do. Shoot clock. Oh. Let that burn down to the 2-minute warning. Oh, UFC is going to take a timeout. Got it. They scored. Yeah, I'm not going to do anything crazy. Going into halftime, we're down by 4. It's not terrible. Let's let it go in the end zone.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. They've got a full play to run the ball at least.
Oh, that block. Oh, my God. He laid that guy out. The middle, beautiful run.
two hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense dropped. Team now So it comes down to the quarterback position, too.
I am sitting here talking to myself. I cannot believe they got the onside kick. But what a finish. Down in the end zone. First in goal, second in goal, third in goal, fourth in goal, finishes with a sack. He had to hold on to it because he couldn't throw that one away on the last one. Yes! Big, big, big win. We have tied last year's wins, 6 wins. I'm telling you, that's a big, big win. And what a game. What a phenomenal game. Huge game there. Huge game. Huge win. That was exciting. That was fun. Let's do it. Let's jump ahead to the next week. I better see a number. I better see a number up there. And quarterback commits to Texas. Still, we are still not ranked. We just beat the number 3 team. And we're getting votes now, I guess. Wow. 6-0 just defeated the number 3 team. Wow. That is insulting. All right, let's go to recruiting. Take a look here. I think that was the guy who had, the guy that had us locked out. Hey, but look, that we did move up. Even though we were locked out, we did move up. So that's interesting. And this guy, man, Oregon is, I mean, there's not much that we can do. We're not going to end up getting him. He's visiting Oregon in a couple of weeks. We'll leave the recruiting battle. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I don't think we're going to end up getting him. We're jumping way up there, the 5-star corner. I'm very hopeful that we end up getting him. Trophy tour, yep. Same tier opponent. Wow, we got same tier opponent for that one. USC trying to come on strong for this guy. Not scouting. I'm going to go here to actions. We can go ahead and do a hard sell on him. We know what his hard sell is, so. Let's hard sell. There it is. Hard sell that. Let's DM that player. The D tackle here, we are in a recruiting battle once again with Oregon. We're still ahead of them, but it's going to be a battle. Quarterback here, we're still leading. Are we hard selling yet? No, he likes playing time. Let's go ahead and let's try to sway. Let's try to do a sway and see what we can get. No. There's that one. That's pretty good. Oh, that's really our only sway. So let's try to sway there. See if we can land that. This guy, we are pretty well ahead. Utah's trying to come up strong. Let's try to hit a sway on him. We'll try to sway a couple of these quarterbacks. Maybe we can need conference prestige and pro potential. That looks pretty good. So let's try to hit the sway there. Texas pushing hard, or we're pushing up there. Gaining ground on Texas. We can hard sell. Let's hard sell. There it is. Hit that hard sell. I like that size, 6'6", 286. Did we scouted him? It doesn't show us what his speed is, but UCLA trying to move up. We are not hard selling, but we can. Let's go ahead and hard sell. I've seen some things with different formulas that you can do to try to figure out if you should hard sell or not. If I've got at least a B, maybe a B+, I'll go ahead and hard sell. This guy, we're getting him. I mean, nobody's going after him. Agile 6'7", 283. Small, but you know, his agility looks pretty good. So this right guard, he is still not interested. This guy, not interested. I mean, those guys are just not jumping on board. All right, here we go. We're moving up with the athlete here. I like that. Let's take the friends and family off. We're going to go to a full send the house, and let's try to schedule a visit. He'd be great to come in here. Let's do that brand exposure. Boom, visit scheduled. And that's all we can do at the moment. Move to the next week. Maybe we got a signature. 4-star D tackle. And several players have committed elsewhere. So we're at that point where it's time to really start pouring on some of these other recruits that we're looking at. Huge game here. We're finally ranked number 25. My goodness, did it take that long? Are we that bad? So we have ourselves a rivalry game. It is a top 25 matchup. Finally. But we've got a lot of work to do here in recruiting. So this guy going to Oregon, that's no surprise. We get the verbal commit here from this D tackle, who is a bust. Great. That guy goes to Indiana, no surprise there. Left tackle to Texas. Hurts. We did land the sway here. Sunday player. Got the sway on both quarterbacks. Yep, Sunday player. And house call. All right, that's pretty good. Getting the sway. That's a big win right there. We got the sway. He's coming week 9, so we got a good opportunity to move up to hopefully land him. It's pocket passer. All right, we're finally starting to move up with some of these guys. So what we are going to do is go ahead and take these guys that we're working on. Our only one working on him. And we're gonna have him secured after this week. Should have him secured after this week. All these guys are still good. That guy we should have secured pretty soon too. We've moved up first on this guy. No one else is offering him. I'm not going to change his recruiting. The wide receiver here, let's go ahead and bump him up. And let's do send the house. Actually, on these folks, I'm going to bump them up to 35. This guy will bump him up to 35. And let's go ahead and schedule a visit. We'll bring him in for Oregon. Elites Conference Prestige. Or not Oregon, Oregon State. This guy, we're going to bump him to 35. This guy, we'll take this off. And as always, bump him to 35. So it leaves us a few hours to go out and look at some additional players. Pulling together an okay recruiting class. It's not bad. This guy is still open, which is crazy. Let's do a search. Here's what we're going to do. Any position, any player type, any state. Minimum star rating of 3. Recruit stage is going to be open. Okay. And we'll do any. Let's look for anybody, minimum of a 2 pipeline. Okay. We did lose out on a halfback, so maybe we should take a good look. This one's got us ranked 2. Ohio State's going after. It's a north-south receiver. I want to look at this contact seeker. As a small wide receiver, we're not interested in a contested specialist there. There's a Sam linebacker, only 1 offer. He's from California. We do need linebackers, so we'll take a look at him. We're in need of a kicker. Don't need to forget that. Strong safety, we need one of those. It's a right tackle. We're in need of a tackle. Kickers. None that fit our search data. Any state. Okay. Okay, let's go find ourselves a kicker. Any state. Kicker. As the top kicker, he has no offers. Let's go after him. Number 1 kicker. Why not? It's really tough to go in on this second half of recruiting and try to find guys, but I mean, what we're going to try to find, we've got pretty good team already. And what we're going to add is we're going to add some very key high caliber recruits. So let's go. I want to check our injury report again. How are we doing? Right tackle out with a dislocated elbow. And then Edmonds is still out. So let's go look at our right tackle depth. Who is starting at right tackle? We do have a pretty good left tackle here. It's a pass protector, and then I've got a left tackle that's agile. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take our left tackle over here, and we're going to let our backup left tackle take that position. Then our right tackle. Going to let this 91 overall left tackle slip in, Adonis Condren. Oop, I think I just messed it all up. Hang on. Yep, I sure did. Ramey will step up here. Okay, now let's go to roster. Because he's got 6 skill points. Go ahead and improve his run blocking on that side. Then Ramey here. Go ahead and improve his run blocking too, but he's better pass blocking. So that works for us. 6 skill points here as well. Bears moves up. Very nice. 6 skill points on this true freshman year. Kevin Vines. That's our elite development. Moon looking very good over here, playing his position. Quincy got 4 skill points. Just improve his finesse moves a little. I think that was power moves, actually. Cole looking very good there. All right, so we are going after the #1 rated kicker in the country. This is going to be a tough game here. Very tough game. Top 25 matchup. We're going to start on offense as we've done. This is game of the week, rivalry game. We're playing at Oregon. Just see what we can do, man. All right. Big game here. We're on offense first. It's raining.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors.
Good run, good run. 5 yards. We'll take that. There we go.
Seems to be working, whether they're running the football as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football, timing and rhythm, everything on full display. To let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Oh, Lord, Adonis goes down. That's our big tight end, baby. Yeah, defense is going to struggle to stop the Ducks.
And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. He scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop him this time. Actually, huge yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive scheme is electric. Great job of running the football.
Waited too long.
The gun now on
Mingo, baby. That's why we switched Mingo to slot. That speed, that burst. Adonis is down. He might be out for the remainder of the game. That's another touchdown. There we go. Held him to a field goal.
And now the first play of this drive will begin at the 36.
Just 1 yard gain there. Got it. Go ahead, let it go to the second quarter. Mingo, man, you're not going to catch that speed. There he goes. Defense got to stop, baby. Oh, that's not good. That is not good.
And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out. They do the same thing here.
They're going to stuff the run. .64 missed his block. They get us in third down situations, but somehow we. Nice draw play. Oh. Overthrown. Hooch kick inside the 20. Should have kicked it a little further. Oh, an interception! The defense coming up big. This could be the showing of the year right now by the defense. At least this half. This half, it's... right to Mingo. The defense holds again.
Right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This team, the defense just won the battle up front the line of scrimmage. Not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense.
There we go. Get away from the goal line. Underneath. Ooh, that was dangerous. That was dangerous. All right, let's go to the 2-minute warning. We're getting all day to throw. All day to throw. Excellent blocking back there. Back.
Is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter. This is the consistency of this play has given this defense fits. Some changes on the
Oh, that was awful. I had threw it too early. Defense held strong. Defense continuing to hold strong. Okay. Had to let that one go too soon. He held on to it. 300 passing yards. All right. Go ahead and put the field goal up. It's up, and it's good. 31-10. Up by 21.
And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. They've got the lead, but had to settle for a field goal last time. To find the end zone. Off the defender. They get the senior with the
Gets him over 100 yards on the day.
That's another good run for him. He's had such a plethora of success here this afternoon. That last carry, it puts him over 100.
Gotta admit, I expected this to be a battle like it was with USC, and it is not. It is turning out to not be that. I will just make note, I did not change this tackle's speed. He had 80-something speed and moved him to tight end, and he's the starter, and it's phenomenal. I'm telling you, find those agile tackles that have just ridiculous speed that a tackle shouldn't have. Move them to tight end. I want to see who Oregon lost to before they faced us. That would have been, he would have been open. He got it. Absolutely the best game of the season so far by the defense. That's first down. This crowd came in fired up, man, but they have lost all their strength and all their voice. And another touchdown. That's ball game. What a stunner. in a rivalry game, and we demolished the number 5 Ducks 45-10. The defense, best game of the season so far by the defense. They shut this Oregon team down. And our senior quarterback got out there, 5 passing touchdowns. What a game. I want to look at the defensive stats from this game. Because this defense just, allowed only 204 yards of offense, 164 through the air, 40 on the ground. We put up 551 yards, 364 through the air, 187 on the ground. Let's look at these player stats. Go to Washington. I want to see the defensive stats from this game. Just a couple of sacks. Moon got himself a sack. Cole got himself a sack. Interception by our corner. Another interception by the free safety. That's our field corner, 6 foot. So nothing crazy. It's just a team effort to shut the Oregon Ducks down. Phenomenal. We are very close to the next coaching upgrade. That is a huge win. We are number 25 in the country. I suspect we should be above 20. We have 2 high-profile wins. 4-star right guard. We're in a battle with Ohio State for the corner. That's unfortunate. Got some guys visiting this week. So close to that next upgrade. Our tight end's finally not wanting to leave. Meaning we will have him for the foreseeable future. Just up to 20? Come on. Battling Ohio State for this guy. We're gonna jump in. We're gonna do the hard sell. There it is. Gotta hard sell it. Try to get him. This guy. USC jumped ahead, but we've got him coming in for a visit this week, so that's the only reason USC jumped ahead of us. Quarterback here, we're back number 1. And we're number 1 for this guy. He's coming this week, so we should get the quarterback there. We landed this right guard. Great to see. And we're first there. We are first here. We just surpassed UCF. We're first here. All right, we're moving up. The wide receiver there. All right, and we can start spreading the love a little bit here. Bring everybody down here up, or try to bring everybody. Bring most of these guys up to 30. Kicker right there. We're not going to worry about him too much. All right, looks pretty good. Let's take a look. National stage here. We only moved up to 20. We have a win over USC, who is currently ranked 9th. And we just got a win over Oregon, who is still 1 spot ahead of us. That's crazy. We demolished them. Who did they lose to before us? They lost to USC. Okay, and we demolished them. We should be ahead of them. Yet we're not. We move up only 5 spots after blasting Oregon. So I don't know how that works. Conference standings currently. It is us and UCLA. We play them at the end of the season. But we both sit atop of the conference. We're going to take on the conference bottom dwellers in Oregon State. Our quarterback is looking great. 23 touchdowns, only 3 interceptions, almost 2,000 passing yards. He's got 4 skill points. We decided we were going to... can't upgrade anymore there, so let's see... We could improve his stat. We could improve his elusiveness. I think we'll just go ahead. There we go. And that gets him to a 90 overall. Hopefully end up being drafted. Okay. I did want to take a look at his statistics in previous years. How is he looking compared to previous years? There's last year, only played 8 games. He's got a much better passer rating this season, much better completion percentage. He has played at Washington looks like his entire career. Yeah, he just signed with Washington, but really good so far. Best yards per game he's at. Well, close. 2028, he had pretty good yards per game, but yeah, only 12 sacks, 66% completion. He looks really good this season. Rushing yards, I bet this is probably his best rushing yards he's ever had. 4-star. Let's look at his stats. Yeah, actually, he's been here at Washington. He hasn't had a chance to start, and what a season he's having. Our 2 wide receivers here, phenomenal. Everett here, the tight end, pure blocker. Look at that. He got B+ playing style. He's ready to stay. Oh, hold on. I think he had points we could use. Just 3 points. Let's see what we can get for that. Could improve his awareness. Any physicals we could improve? Improve pass block. No. So we're going to go ahead and boost this to his awareness. Makes him an 87 overall tight end. Just great. Defensively, look at Moon here. 9 sacks. He's on the verge of a double-digit sack season. So come down here. We got Oregon State coming to town. We have some recruits visiting. This is going to be a play the moments game. And you know what? We'll throw some different uniforms on. Here's our current alternate, camo alternate. Let's go with the camo alternate. Yeah, let's just a little USA here. Love it. All right, we are playing the moments on this one. Big third down, make the stop. Got him. He runs it in.
This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30?
There we go. Can't fault the defense for that touchdown. The offense, it looked like an interception. First and goal. There we go. missed it. Oh my God.
Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Never had a chance. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up the first without scoring. Second down, they'll go to the air.
Run that one in. Oh my God. There we go. I'm telling you, this is. Oof, thought we could play the moments. The team. Did he just drop that? Let it go to the 2-minute warning. There we go. And we burned some time off the clock. No good. No, sir. No, sir. There we go. Ooh, that makes it feel better. That's ball game. Whoa, what a tight one. That was... There we go. Woo. Had to add a little touchdown there, make it look a little better, but dang. Oregon State played us tough. We win 34-26, that late touchdown just to push the lead a little bit. Goodness gracious. Hey, we got to level up. Ooh. 8-0, 5-0. We sign a quarterback, Tevin Paul. The 5-star signs with Ohio State. Oh, that's painful. Ah, that's painful. Back to recruiting. We're up to number 17 in the polls now. Oh, that's so heartbreaking. We must remove him. We did get the quarterback. The edge rusher here, we're already doing everything we can. We'll see how that goes. Got the sway here. Oh, Texas is trying to move up on this guy, which means we've got to go send the house. Actually, we can go hard sell on him. There we go. Hard sell. Oh, man. Add friends and family to that. See if we can start climbing up that list. That is so unfortunate to lose the best player in the state. Ugh. Athlete here still open. He's from Ohio, though. Let's take a look at some of these pipeline players that may still be out there. There's a halfback there. The JUCO right tackle. This is a wide receiver here. No, too small. There's a corner. Athlete here, pure possession. No. Open right tackle. Open wide receiver, gadget player, 5'11", 203. He might be worth a look. Let's take a look at him. Couple of corners here. I like this corner, 6'2", 178, so we'll look at him. Got 4 offers, but none of them are teams he wants to go to. It's a free safety box specialist, and we are in need of a free safety, so we'll take a look at him. Right guard, we're doing pretty good on the guard front. Power rush. Another athlete here, agile. There's a tight end. It's a D tackle, open power rush there. North-south receiver. An open edge rusher, only 1 offer there. Sam linebacker, that'd be worth going after. Okay. There we are. Add a few more recruits. Just trying to go after these guys that no one's looking. All right, well, we could upgrade our coach skills. I don't know if there's anything we really want to do. Got motivator. We'll go ahead and start putting a little bit on the recruiter stuff. All right, we are 8. No, college football playoff rankings are out. We are ranked 17th. UCLA still undefeated up there. USC's up there. Oregon still ranked ahead of us. They play at number 5 UCLA, so we'll see how they do. We are taking on Arizona this week, who just lost to Oregon. I don't think we're going to have anybody on the Heisman watch list. No. Titus Moss, quarterback for Alabama, is up there. Let's check the awards watch list. Maxwell Award, we have no one. Walter Camp, no one. Lots of Alabama players up there. Head Coach of the Year, I think we should definitely land Head Coach of the Year. Just saying. I mean, we have completely flipped this Oregon team. I mean, a current career record 70-10. We should definitely win Bear Bryant Coach of the Year award. No Davey O'Brien award there. Nagurski, Jim Thorpe, Doak Walker. And I would expect our guy to be on the Doak Walker list, but he is not. Wide receiver, Lombardi award. Oh, we do have Moon. There he is. 10 sacks, and he is on the he's on the list for the Lombardi award. Edge Rusher of the Year award. Our coordinators are on here for the Broyles Award. Dick Butkus Award. Remington Trophy. Luke Rosa. Ray Guy Award. We've got the Jet Award. Special Teams Player. Sean Alexander. Freshman of the Year. Nope. So not a lot of guys up for awards. Current bowl projections. We were projected to the Alamo Bowl. Hopefully we can change that. Currently the college football playoff bracket. UCLA projected to be the Pac-12 winner. USC projected to be in there. So UCLA, USC projected. We beat USC, so Alabama projected to be the number 1 seed. But here we go. Let's take a look at our remaining schedule. I know we've got UCLA coming up towards the end of the season. Our final stretch here, we've got Arizona. We're going to be at Cal, at Boise State, and then UCLA comes to our house for the final game of the season. That could be it could be a precursor to the Pac-12 championship game. We could face UCLA in our final season game and then face them in the Pac-12. But we'll see. Arizona's coming to town. They are 5-2. Pretty good season for them. Overall opponents, Arizona State 4-3, UNLV's 5-3, 3-5 Washington State. Utah's fallen off. Colorado's fallen way off. USC still currently 7-1. Oregon 6-2. Oregon State 1-7. That was a hard-fought game. And then of course we got Arizona. So we have 2, 3, and 4 teams to face, and then we face another big opponent, UCLA. I may end up moving Washington State. This is another game we're going to play the moments. I may end up moving Washington State back into the Pac-12 because it appears that we have to play them each year. I don't know if it's a protected rivalry thing or what, but I don't want Washington State taking up one of our games that we can schedule, a non-conference game. If that's required to be a game, then I think we should probably just move them back to the Pac-12. And that frees up a non-conference game for us to schedule. Currently have the Pac-12 at 12 teams. We could look to move them to 14, bringing Washington State back, and then finding one other team to bring in. All right, so we are rocking our play the moments. We're up by 7. They're going for it on 4th down.
So on their first drive of the game, they're going to roll the dice a little bit and go for it on 4th down in their own territory.
Oh my gosh. Wow. They got me on that one. They got me on that one. I mean, they're 5-2. They're not a pushover. Ooh. They're a pretty good team. We have definitely stepped in and turned this team around.
Decent pickup on that play. With a second and short to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the back. He's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Wants to go up top on first down. Takes the pass incompletion. Man down on the play as the official
Oh, Ivy goes down.
checked out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll try the run. And the defense holds.
Oh, wow. No way! The converted tackle on the deep route. What a play! Look at this, the converted tackle. Boop. Wow. All right, red zone alert. The converted tackle, that's crazy. Crazy. Our guys have stayed pretty healthy this season. Cut back. There we go. Love that route. I have got to download that clip. That clip was incredible. Oh, it's not quite ready. Oh, the converted tackle. 2-minute drill gets some points.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The gift to the field.
There's a 2-minute warning.
Right back to him on the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. He's looking to throw on third and short. Chains in their setup at the 41. New set of downs after the completion. They'll get it. And resume after a short pickup.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Play action. Trying to get through the 20 pass. And that's going to fall to one big play. Physical matchup game. Trying to pick up his first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Safe completion and screen. He stopped short of the sticks. They tried to pick it up with a screen, but they'll be facing the
We got to go for this. Oh, they stopped us. Skip that moment. They drove and scored.
The Huskies come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. On third and short.
Oh my gosh. Blown up. I think that's been our problem is we don't have a run game.
From the gun, wants to pass.
He got it. Woo, woo, woo. Threw it right as he got hit. Boom.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Big tight end tries to make it back to the drive. Snaps to the ball. Great job by Luke getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football. It's the same thing as he's going to catch it. And the big tight end puts it in.
That's a great job executing up front by the defense. They look like they were ready for that play. That was a bit of a more unconventional look from the offense on the third down.
Get that first down. There we go.
Yeah, I think those quarterback sneaks used to be for the big, strapping quarterbacks. But, man, nowadays, dude, all you got to do is fall forward, and it's such a hard play to stop. So you see this all across all levels of football. It's just a difficult play to stop.
There you go. 2-minute warning. Oh, we can QB kneel it. Oh, yeah, they're out of timeouts.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at second and a solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they love to convert this third and long. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He gets it
You know what we're going to do. And QB kneel. Into the ball game right here. Oof. That was a close one. I mean, they're 5-2 Arizona. They're not a pushover team. Not a pushover by any means. No commits, and we lose the edge guy to USC. No commits, and we lost the edge guy to USC. That's unfortunate. But what that does do for us is we can come down here. We can add some more points on these guys. We just have to keep hoping and praying. Yeah, we're well ahead of everybody for the right tackle there. All right, got us another game here, taking on Cal. This is another play the moments kind of game. UCLA still sitting up there. USC sitting. Even if we lose, USC, we have the tiebreaker over them. So we have to keep winning. We're up to number 14 in the standings now. Another play the moments game. Kind of powering through our games now. Easy. Easy every time. Saw the safety come down, stay inside. Saw our boy get loose on the outside out there. Bang.
Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass.
What is up with my running backs? Why? They're both hurt multiple weeks, Ivy and Kennedy. Okay, well that means we really have to take. I should have looked at that before we got in this game. Junior, 87 speed. It's pretty good. His strength is 70. Probably going to bring this freshman up. Let him get a little time. Wow. Okay. Third down back. Wow. East-West playmaker is going to have to go up there. Power back. Becton. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Wow. That really puts a damper on our running game, which sucks.
Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires for the
Deep. Not a smart play. He got there. Way to fight. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. First and goal. Go to the 2-minute timeout. Oh, he dropped it. There we go.
separation, catch it, and turn upfield for a first.
Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the right. Finds a man on the left.
There we go.
Before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up first and goal. After that big play, they're trying to pick it off the left line.
Oh.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback receivers, they got to
Whoop. Touchdown. See, and now he's back wanting to leave, and I'm like, dude, you're an intricate part of our offense.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Ooh. Slung him to the ground. Red zone alert.
The Huskies didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll go to the air.
In for the touchdown.
To finish the season strong.
Whoa.
They'll keep the offense on the field on fourth down already with a one-possession lead. Trying to get it to Lamarcus.
There we go.
A timely run gets the first down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Last play didn't go well. It leaves them with second and 11. Off the play fake. Throws to the left.
Got it.
Completion there, set up and in business at the 20.
How about this offense, man? You got to love it. Late in the fourth quarter, you have the lead. They don't get concerned. They're staying balanced. They'll back it up with a pass, get the first down, a few more first downs.
There we go. That's one of these games, man, where the defense is kind of slacked up. Let this team back in it. There's the first down. That'll do it. That'll do it. And that's ball game.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things they were going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
All right. Another win. Not dominant, and then the defense kind of slacks up and lets the other team back in it. But that gets us 10 wins, a nice 10-win season. Let's just jump ahead to the next week. locked out of that guy. We're in a battle with Tennessee. My goodness, we're in a battle for everybody. We've got the upcoming visit, so we should be able to bump him out. Alabama's flying up the board for this guy. We're going to knock him off. Go ahead and schedule this guy's visit for UCLA. Go ahead and jump ahead in this bye week. Then we'll go ahead and take a look at our injuries. A couple of guys with top 5 schools we could bring in. Boise State, we head to the Bluefield. That's the other team that we looked to potentially go to and decided not to. So we could bring him in. Who was the other player? This guy. He would boost the quarterback. He's only a 3-star, though. We're only team recruiting him. This guy, we're the only team recruiting him. So I think we really, really, really want to boost. I mean, we're tops there. We're ahead of Tennessee. I think we need to boost the quarterback. So we will invite the wide receiver. And we'll talk brand exposure with him, but that's because he's going to give a boost to our quarterback. We're going to go ahead and send the house on this right guard here. As Florida has jumped in, it's going to be very difficult to keep him, but we'll do our best. This halfback, I'd love to invite him for a visit, but we're full up and out. We will boost him to a send the house just to make sure that he knows that we're not forgetting him. Penn State trying to come here after our guy. Send the house on him. Make sure, yeah, we got that guy locked up. All right. We're headed out to Boise State. Let's go take a look at our team real quick. I do want to take a look at the injury report. We did get one running back. We got some offensive linemen that are down with injury. Cole, broken collarbone, he's out. But we did get a running back, which is good. We're going to be in desperate need for him. Season stats. Our quarterbacks had to pick things up. 30 passing touchdowns now, only 6 interceptions. Still 63% passing. Best he's had his entire career. Ivy should get him over 1,000 yards. Receiving looks good. 5 receiving touchdowns there from our pure blocker. Looks pretty awesome. 10.5 sacks there by Moon. We've put together a good team. Certainly put together a good team. The best team that we could put together. We're going to do play the moments on this one. See how it goes. All right, red zone alert. Take advantage. Score some points.
Washington comes to the line with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with a run. He plays his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Second and goal coming up. He'll run it up the middle.
Touchdown.
And he takes it in for a score.
Defense struggling again.
And the Huskies, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, he faked it. Forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it up to 49. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now this is near midfield at the 49. Let's talk for just a second about Washington. Just a few games remaining. They're atop the conference standings. Jesse, how hard is it not to look ahead at this point?
Really, really hard. Because everyone's talking about the conference championship. You still got to take care of business. You're on the field today. That's the most important thing. It's been a phenomenal season up to this point, David. Great things ahead potentially. You've got to win this one today.
Well, and I think that's what's really important. It's a great start, and now it's about finishing the season. To be at the top is awesome, but you can't lose a conference game or two conference games and get yourself out of the mix here right at the end when you're so close to the finish line.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got a nice stance. You saw it.
They go to the ground.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get a first down.
Just outside the red zone. First and 10 from the 41. Looking left. It's good. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. The Huskies started this drive back up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. The snap sets up the throw.
Ah, he dropped it. He's in.
And the Huskies really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air.
Oh, the tight end. He was wide open.
That's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback, give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
On fourth down, trying to find his man.
There we go. There we go. Well, no way. No way.
Heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that is
We're going to go to the sideline on that one.
a field goal of where they were on that fourth down. They decided to go for it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
In for his third touchdown.
How aggressive might this play call be on third and short from the 46? From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for this Washington offense moving quickly down the field. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. And it's incomplete. You're going to take it
That was on me. Look at the agility on this tackle. Well, he's a tight end now, but he was a tackle when we came. Trying to go for his 4th rushing touchdown on the day. He got it. 4th rushing touchdown.
The Huskies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the red zone, looking for a man.
He's in.
They didn't just jumpstart that drive, they've electrified it, and now they've got a first and goal. Use the play fake down the road. Looking to the end zone.
Oh my goodness.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here we go. Run the gun, wants to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself.
All that blue field.
As he weaved his way and got down.
That's your ball game, folks.
Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and
173 rush yards, 5 touchdowns.
running the ball. But David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense option. Yeah, he didn't really get too much of that stuff, but you know, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get one, actually, kind of one stop with this many points that's being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation.
One game away from a perfect season. Go ahead and simulate to the next week, the final week, the big game. 4-star right tackle, 4-star quarterback, Andy Gold. SEC or Pac-12 Offensive Player of the Week, 24 carries, 173 yards. Should be national too. Come on, yes, National Offensive Player of the Week. It's a big one. It's a big one. 11-0 UCLA, 11-0 Washington. Both teams. We'll go ahead and take a look at the conference standings. Both teams are going to be headed to the Pac-12 championship game. I do not believe USC has a path in. They're the only other highly touted team. They're at 8-1. We defeated them, so we have a tiebreaker over them. So it's us and UCLA. This is moving into. I mean, this is the Pac-12 championship game in the following week. Jack Freeman, this Wyoming head coach up there. Our boy's still not up for the Doak Walker Award. It is what it is. It is what it is. The college. Let's take a look. College football playoff bracket. We should be in the bracket now at number 11, and we are. We're being currently picked to face against Michigan, UCLA, whom we are about to face, and we'll most likely have to face twice. We're looking. Oh, to bump them out of their position there for the Rose Bowl. Auburn in the mix, Alabama there, Texas as well. USC still sitting above us. They face number 4 Notre Dame. That's going to be a big game there to finish the season. We face UCLA. Alabama facing Auburn. A lot of top games here. A lot of top games. Texas facing Missouri. Oklahoma State, Bowling Green, really. And then, yep. A lot of big games here. Big into the season. Very big into the season here. This is a huge, huge weekend. Who's not playing this weekend? Tulane is off. Tulane, the only top 25 team that does not play anyone this week. They are 12-0. They finished their season. They're first in the American. It'd be interesting to see who they're going to face. Go to conference standings here. So in the American Conference, it's Tulane, Florida Atlantic, who's 10-0. They are unranked, but they've got one game left to play. Very interesting. In Conference USA, our former team Delaware, 7-5, respectable. And then in the SEC, Vanderbilt, way down near the bottom. And then the top is Alabama, Auburn, Georgia, Texas, all sitting atop the SEC. Our work here is in the Pac-12, where we have helped to make a huge turnaround with this Washington team. We're number 2 in the Pac-12. We're pretty much, I believe, we have locked our seat to the Pac-12 championship game. We're facing UCLA. They're coming to our house. It's a big end to the season, the big final game. Come here to check our injury report. Mingo with a broken collarbone is out. And then Cole is still going to be out. Right tackle, left guard out. All right, so we do need to, let's come in here. Slot wide receiver, still a big need. It's back to being Moffitt. I just don't like his size. I don't know if I have anyone else that can really... I mean, there's this guy. 88 speed, 94 acceleration though. It's a redshirt freshman, physical route runner at 6'1", 198. You have this speedster Dodge, 90 speed. I actually like this idea with Dodge. He's got 81 catching, 82 catch in traffic, 88 spec catch. He's a speedster. Short route, medium route, deep route. Not great. I think Cushenberry needs to come up here and start over Moffitt. That frame. The 5'7" frame is he's just too small. Same speed. Catching's not quite as good. Or we've got the true freshman. He's got the physicals. He's got the mentals as well. So yeah, that's where we're going. All right. Nothing left to do. Huge game. I don't know how well. I do know why this isn't game of the week. There's so many great games going on. We will play offense only. This is a specialty game. We are going to bust out the All Blacks. I was about to say, why is it this game of the week? Because, I mean, we already looked at the top 25. There's so many games of the week. All right, so we have both our running backs back. We've got a new person starting in the slot. Defense held UCLA to 3 points. Ooh, I'm so glad he caught that. I had to throw that a lot earlier than I wanted to.
A lot of guys that you can think of there, and Lou obviously was so dynamic, so good. Guys that were surgical, guys that read the defenses, made the decision, made big plays. That's what the Husky fans want to see.
First and 10. There we go. Easy touchdown. Look at that. Didn't go fast enough.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested in how do you mix up the play?
No. Ooh, he got it back. Overthrown.
This defensive coaching staff, they love their secondary, and they love the matchups. They believe they've got 5 guys at least back there that can cover one-on-one. You saw a great example right there.
Nice run. I let it go to the second quarter. Get back there, man. We're going to throw the flag on that one. No. We're challenging that play. Yeah, he's down. That's our ball. Oh my God. Oh, got the ball back.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that kick in the red zone.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, cross your coaches have told you to do. Just go out and
And guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. Pressure coming. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 40-yard
Missed it.
So we'll see this offense make its way up the starting block. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this time. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass.
No way. No way. How is this guy so fast? Oh my God. The capital T end. That's what we're going to call him because he was a tackle. We moved to tight end. The capital T end. What in the world? Crazy. Look at this. Look at this. And he just accelerates away. I did not mess with his speed at all. He's a pure blocking tight end. He's a converted tackle. It's insane. Oof. That is very true. That is what they're saying right now. They're saying these two teams could make the college football playoff. We could face UCLA 3 times this year. I mean, I believe it's very certain we're going to face UCLA in the conference title game. Oh my God, he was wide open. He was wide open. There's the first down.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to throw on 1st down.
Oh my God. No way. No way. No way. Get in there. 2 touchdowns in the same game. 2 touchdowns. It's insane. The capital T end. Look at this. They just don't respect his ability to catch and run. It's insane. It's absolutely crazy. Ooh, a drop. I cannot believe that they don't respect the tight end. Oh, that was all me. Oh man, that was all me. That was all me.
This drive will get started from the 37-yard line.
There we go. Out of bounds. Hurting my quarterback, man. Threw 2 interceptions here in this game. I'm going to take a timeout. And, hopefully we finish recruiting strong with a win here. Take another timeout. We need to score here because I do believe we get the ball back after halftime. So go ahead and get the score. Go ahead and timeout. Get one or two throws to the end zone. That's always going to work. If you man up on that route, it's over. And we do get the ball back. Nice. And his ability to run that route, because he runs and he gets that little edge and then curls it, and he's gone. Nice run. I do believe he's got over 1,000 yards this season. So looking ahead into the offseason, it's going to be very, very important to have a really good portal season. Nothing we could do about that. That was one heck of a rush by that defense. Missed it again. Defense does their job, man. Defense does their job. We're going to start chewing the clock now. Good run. First down. No! Oh my god! Oh my god! This is his day, man. It's his day. That's his third receiving touchdown. Oh my god.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working.
Dude, it's just insane. I just lofted it. He's one-on-one, but he's not big on like spectacular catches. But look at this.
Everybody live with the results because everything else ain't working anymore.
3 receiving touchdowns. There's an interception. My gosh, what a game from the capital T end. I hope we can get him to stay. We got to do everything we can to get him to stay. This is an insane game from him.
On this period. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarters end.
I think what we have to do play style for him is run the ball really well.
We've reached the break. Foul down to your leader, Washington.
35-17. I don't know if we're going to have really an opportunity to win a national championship with this team, but they're a pretty good team. It's a good team. Oh, man. Come on, come on, come on. I cannot believe our tackle converted to tight end has had the game he's had. It's our new slot wide receiver there. 360 yards, 5 passing touchdowns for our quarterback. And he's in. Touchdown. We're on offense. The defense has really come to life here in the second half of the season. Oh, no. Oh, that's not his fault. That's not his fault. We'll skip. Just let them try to finish out the game. Yeah, let's go ahead and finish out the game. Oh, man, 3 interceptions. Last one, not his fault. He got popped right as he was trying to throw it.
It's going to be very tough after suffering that loss, but you wonder, David, if this might be a blessing in disguise for them. Because sitting here at one loss late in the year, their college football playoff hopes very much alive still. Now, can they turn this into a positive and get back on the horse?
And we've seen that in recent years, right? Like you saw Ohio State, they used a late loss to catapult them. They had so much energy and so many doubters and haters that propelled them to go win a
Well, folks, that is the completion of an absolute perfect season. 12-0, 9-0 in conference play. We are headed to the conference title game. I do believe we're going to be facing UCLA again. So it'll be a rematch. 3-star Sam linebacker. Only one to sign. Wow. I figured we would have signed some more guys, but oh well. Gerald Everett, 6 catches, 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. He caught another one. National player. Oh, he didn't get it. Yep, we'll face UCLA. We kind of flip with them. Now we're up close to the top 5. Wow. It's just absolutely insane, man. It's insane. Insane in the membrane. And we do have some guys. This guy commits to Boise State. Come on. Yeah. We're going to leave things as they are. Actually, this guy here. We'll go ahead. We'll hit him with a send in the house. Just try to make sure that we're going to land him. This guy here. It's a battle. I'm going to take him off. We're not going to get him. Florida and Miami both jumping in on the fray. This guy's got Oregon jumping in. 5-star wide receiver. Conference prestige. Coach prestige. Championship contender. We know his. That's it. Go ahead and do that. 5-star wide receiver. We got to try to land him if we can. Yeah, we know. Number 20 class so far. I mean, hopefully we'll be able to land some guys. I'm leaving spots open for portal, so no signings. Everett, man, at risk to transfer. There it is, Pac-12 championship game. It's UCLA again. Everett, man, 10 receiving touchdowns. I don't know if he makes the award finalist. I think he should, but, we'll see. We're up for the Bear Bryant Coach of the Year award. Edge rusher of the year. Moon is still up there. How did Moon do? We've been coaching the offense mostly. He's at 12 sacks. Look at that. 12 sacks. We found him as a linebacker and transition. So Moon we find as a linebacker. We transition him to the edge. He's got 12 sacks on the season. And then Everett we find buried on the depth chart as a tackle who's got 84 speed. We move him from tackle to tight end, and he's a starting tight end. And he just had a game with 200 receiving yards and 4 receiving touchdowns. It's crazy. 5 points here. We can improve his power move. Let's go to physicals. Pocket disruptor or recoup. Or do pocket disruptor. Because we can do it again. He's got the quick jump. He's got the pocket disruptor. He's going to help this team. To end the season, the regular season, our quarterback, 3,401 yards, 38 touchdowns, only 10 interceptions, 3 of those in the last game. That's unfortunate, but a good season. Running back, 1,278 yards, 5.7 yards carry, 18 rushing touchdowns. How he's not up for the Doak Walker Award, I don't know. It's crazy. His physicals, we can improve ball security, but I don't think we'll do that. I'm going to go ahead and boost his elusiveness. Yep, there we go. Gets him to a 90. So he's looked pretty good. Receiving. Gerald Everett, just unbelievable season from him. 565 receiving yards and 10 receiving touchdowns for a guy who was playing tackle. That's crazy. And then actually he's up 12.5 sacks for Moon. 12.5 sacks. 3 interceptions there by Snow in his final season too. Wow. 7 skill points here for Orlando Ezeki. There we go. A couple improvements there. Good for him. 7 skill points there by QT. Actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to, instead of going through here and like nitpicking and all that, we're just going to go to roster. View roster. And we're going to auto update everybody. There we go. Everyone is auto progressed. We're ready for the big game. Let's take a look at injury report going into this conference title game. Mingo and Genius, no surprises there. Let's make sure our depth chart didn't get jacked up with some of these players coming back. I don't think that it did. At left tackle, we should have Rami. Yes, Rami at left tackle. And then at right tackle, we should have Condren, Adonis Condren. Yes. All right. I'd say we are ready. Facing the UCLA Bruins for the second time this season. We will edit uniforms. We're going to go with the camo alternate. This will be our final game here. We'll call it a day. Got ourselves an opportunity to here to win the Pac-12 championship and potentially push ourselves into one of the top 4 seeds to get a bye going into the playoff. Big interception there by the defense, and we are on offense. Auburn, Alabama facing each other in the SEC championship game. Miami, North Carolina. Michigan State in the Big 12 or Big 10. Troy making the Sun Belt title game against UL Monroe. How about that? Auburn, Alabama. Looks like Auburn defeated Alabama. Alabama had dropped to number 4. He caught another one. 5 receiving touchdowns for Everett. He is incredible. Absolutely incredible. I think the playing style is we have to run the ball a lot for Everett. If we win here, we could knock UCLA out of the college football playoff. Be incredible if we did that. USC sitting at home. I think we're playing on the Friday, so we're the first game. Go ahead and put the field goal up. Go up by 2 scores.
And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip-shot field goal.
Tried to get the juke move there. Nice pitch and catch there. Honestly, believe our quarterback should be a draft pick this year. Should have dropped it off to the running back. That's on me. Oh, he dropped it in the bucket. The fall down and catch. How about that? Look at this. Turns around and falls down with the catch.
And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. On first down,
Oh, the speedster. Oh, they caught him. Be great to see if we win this, if we knock UCLA out of the playoffs. It'd be crazy if we did. And he's in. defense starting to soften up a little bit. You guys they just keep loading the box. Like, it's like UCLA doesn't know what to do. It's like UCLA doesn't know what to do. It's crazy. And he's in. He's in. Gotta use him as much as I can. I don't know if we'll have him next season. Absolutely one of the best position changes we've ever done. I mean, we did it at Alabama last season with a guy. Yeah, I'm not worried about hurting it up. And we're up 31-6. No need to go crazy. I mean, now. They're going to cover deep. Go to halftime. Let's watch this halftime show. Why not? Look at this. The vertical passing game has been insane. Oh. And we get the ball back. I'm going to go ahead and start chewing this clock, man. If we score again, the backups are going in. At least the backup quarterback's going to go in. How does he get so open? Like, it's crazy how open he gets. I'm just burning the clock now because I'm ready. I mean, we got this in. We got it in the bag. We're winning a conference title. What'll be interesting is this will be our first conference title as a head coach. First down. Touchdown. Oh, they scored. Okay, well, we'll keep the starters in.
It's a bunch formation. First play of the drive, they're going to throw it. Completion makes it second down.
Ramey goes down. We need Ramey.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but need this crucial conversion right now. Defense is coming after him. To the score, but it comes up short. And now this offense facing a fourth down. The Huskies will line up the other way. Returner decides to fair catch. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. First down, they're going to throw the ball.
That guy is insane. Score again, the backup quarterback's going in. We're doing it. We're doing all the backups. Offense and defense. Oh, come on. He got in. There we go. That's the ball game, folks. You're Pac-12 champions. What an incredible first season. 13-0. I knew we made the right choice coming to Washington. We get our first conference title as a head coach. With this demolishing, we've most likely knocked UCLA out of the playoff. It's our backup quarterback. There's our starter, the senior. What a senior season we've given him. What a season. What a season. We head into the postseason. I'm very certain we have locked ourselves up a bye week. We win the conference title. Pac-12 champions. UCLA most likely knocked out of the playoff. The defensive player of the week. Everett. Nice. We did win the Bear Bryant Coach of the Year award. Darius Asher wins the Heisman Trophy. 230 carries, 1,380 yards. Wow. Everett Gold got the John Mackey Award. He wasn't even on the list. It's these last few weeks. 12 receiving touchdowns the last few weeks pushed him up to win the Mackey Award. We don't get a... wow. We face a... I gotta go see who. Number one, let's go look at All Americans. Gerald Everett, All American as a tight end. Moon gets All American, second team All American honors. Our two guys that we moved their positions end up being All Americans at their new positions. Freshman All Americans, nobody there. The conference candidate, wow. Oh, that's for freshmen. Okay. Our boy, our quarterback, our senior, first team all conference. Ivy, first team all conference. Everett, of course. Genius Moon, first team all conference. Second team group. Quincy, very nice. Snow. And of course, freshman. Candidate, freshman team. All conference. Look at Sam Cole. How did he end up? 2 sacks, 10 tackles, his short playing time. Edmonds, another freshman. So we've got some great freshmen there on the defensive line. Who ended up getting spots ahead of us? Miami 12-1. USC, who we beat, who sat at home and didn't play. Alabama, they beat Auburn. Michigan 13-0. Explain this to me. USC doesn't play in the championship game. We do, and we crush UCLA. UCLA's still in. UCLA is still in. We're the Pac-12 champions, undefeated. And USC, who we beat, is ranked ahead of us. We're ranked behind an 11-2 North Carolina team who did not win their conference. That is crazy. Crazy. It's a Pac-12 fight for us all the way up to the semifinals. We have to face Oregon. If we win, we will have to... It's a rematch with Oregon. We've played UCLA twice. Now we will play Oregon twice. If we beat Oregon, we're going to have to play USC twice. Second time. And then down below us, 2 great SEC teams, Alabama and Auburn. And then Oklahoma State, the Big 12 champion. UCLA could make it through, and we face them in the national championship. It's crazy. This bracket is crazy. Insane. Early National Signing Day. Let's take a look at some of the guys that we did sign. Andy Gold. A normal development, this right tackle. Star development right tackle. There we go. Agile, 6'7", 283. Love it. This wide receiver. Elite development. Jim, 3-star, 93 speed, 6'2" on the height. Love it. Our other quarterback, Paul. Elite development. The pocket passer from California. 91 throw power, 83 short, 83 mid, 74 deep. Got a little to work on. 77 speed, got a little running ability, but elite development. our future starter. What is his? He signed. This is one we did the sway on. All right, right guard here, normal. Edge rusher, LeBourne, normal. Talib, normal. Sam linebacker, impact. We're back down here. We got some folks here. Elite development on the quarterback, elite development on the wide receiver. Look for these two right here to be a big connection moving forward. And then just normal development on this quarterback here is just very disappointing. But star development here on the right tackle, agile, looks pretty good. Job offers. What kind of job offers could we be offered at this moment? Head coach Colorado, job upgrade. I don't know how that's possible. OC at Georgia's a downgrade. Head coach at A&M. Head coach at Wisconsin. It's all about the stars. We're not going to take any of these offers. We're not taking any of those offers. All openings. Let's look at the head coach openings. See if anybody going after our coordinators. Nobody going after our coordinators for head coach openings. We're not taking any of those jobs. Mm-mm. Oh. Well, it's been a solid season. 2 rematch games, which is ridiculous. I do want to take a look at some of these players. I mean, our guy here, nothing that we can improve upon, but honestly having the greatest season of his career. A 174 passer rating, 10 interceptions, a bit much. 83 his longest pass. 64%. He looks great. Rushing, he's running 4 touchdowns. Pretty good. Sending him out with a bang with a championship. Rushing. Wow. Yep. Sending Ivy out with a bang. Receiving yards, we do have 1,000-yard receiver, but it's Everett. This guy, whom I'm hoping we can convince to stay. I have to go look and figure out what his playing style is, what the issue is there. Defense, our defense found their groove late in the season. Got some interceptions going. Let's go take a look here. I want to. I don't think it's here. I think we have to go to. Is it recruiting? Everett. At risk. Offensive pass yards per game, 283. I think it's 157 rush yards per game. Okay. For a pure blocker tight end. We need 157 rush yards per game. How many do we have right now? That's what we need to look at. We've really moved up. Coach stability is the only thing. Job security looks good. We're looking solid. There's brand exposure. There it is. Televised games. Okay. Yep. We can improve a lot. So 157 rush yards per game is what we need. Team stats. Let's just go to Pac-12. So we currently 164. So I mean, we're averaging 164.5 rush yards per game. We were doing pretty good. Number 2 scoring offense in the division or in the conference. Number 1 offensive yards per game. Now defense is what I want to see. Okay. Yards per game. 336 yards per game. And how do we rank nationally? Pretty good nationally on defense. Scoring defense, not as good. We're still up there. I mean, there we are. We're tops in the nation in that. How do we look offensively? Pretty good on offense too. Scoring points. Pretty good. So we've developed a really solid team here. Let's look at our coach stats for our head coach, Jack Freeman. He has a 75-10, an 88% winning percentage as a head coach. 2 winning seasons. I think we've got more than that, maybe. I don't know how we only have 2. Playoff record is 4-4. No national championships. We have 4 conference championships. One of those as a head coach. So the others we must have at Alabama. First round draft picks, 33 players drafted, 2 top 5 recruiting classes. But yeah, we've done pretty good. Let's go take a look at our coaching contract. I believe we have crushed expectations. Yeah, expectations, 8 wins. We got 13. We brought home the first conference title since 2023, which is insane. That'd have been Kalen DeBoer's year right there. So first conference title since Kalen DeBoer left. Huge drop off there. They did have pretty good seasons and then dropped off again. And we have returned. We have returned Washington to its former glory. Hopefully we can build this to be sustainable. So yep. Good season. Good year. I don't think we play another one. I think we're good right now. I think we need to take a break. I need to take a little bit of a break. You know, we had a really good game there against UCLA. I can't believe Oregon's made it into the playoffs. How many Pac-12 teams are in the playoffs? Too many. UCLA, that's 1. Oregon, that's 2. Us, that's 3. USC is 4. 4 Pac-12 teams have made the playoffs. ACC, North Carolina, Miami, 2 ACC teams. Big Ten, Michigan, 1 Big Ten team. Big 12, Oklahoma State. Notre Dame, Independent, Tulane, the American Conference, Auburn, Alabama. Pac-12 is flooded this playoff this year. If UCLA at the 12th spot, we have to face Oregon in the very first round. And we're hosting, so we get to host that game. That will knock out at least 1 Pac-12 team to begin. Whoever wins there goes to face USC in the Rose Bowl, so we'll still be on the West Coast. but I cannot believe 4 Pac-12 teams in here. We've moved ourselves to a really good conference. We took over an exceptional team because our choices, if you remember, our choices were between Washington and Boise State. We looked at the rosters for both and looked at recruiting for both. And Washington had better recruiting, and it came down to the wide receiver group. The wide receiver group for Boise State had a lot of guys graduating that weren't going to be there. We're going to start with a bunch of freshmen. Washington had a deeper wide receiver room. And we see that. We see these speedy wide receivers that helped our passing game. And we made a few changes. The 2 biggest position moves, Everett from tackle to tight end, and now he just won the Mackey Award as the nation's best tight end. And then we moved Moon from linebacker to edge rusher. And he's a All-American and All-Conference player. Everett also first-team All-American, first-team All-Conference. It's crazy. So biggest thing that I can tell you guys, go there and look through your roster when it comes to position changes. For tight ends, it's crazy. You find these tight ends in recruiting, they're like 6'5" and 204 pounds, and they're a tight end. That's not going to work. Not at the collegiate level. So go and look for those tackles that are tall and lean, 280, 285, and look at their speed. If they've got good speed, consider moving them to tight end. Because that's what we did here this season. We also did it last season at Alabama. If you go back and watch, we moved a lean, fast tackle, a swing tackle really is what they are. We moved them to tight end and then try to boost their catching and their route running, and they become a phenomenal tight end. But then when it comes to running the ball, they're a heck of a blocker. Your linebackers, go look at those thumpers. When you need somebody to edge rush, look at those thumpers. Look at finesse pass rushing and power pass rushing. Look for those thumpers that have those numbers that match that really well. Find those guys. Find the playmakers on the team that are buried on those depth charts. Move them to different positions on the team, especially if they're seniors. Especially if they're seniors. If you remember, Moon is a senior. He's gone after this season. But we put him down on the line, and we've gotten 12 and a half sacks out of him, and he's helped to elevate the defense. Now, he's not going to get drafted. But what else would he have done? Sat at a linebacker position on the depth chart and done nothing. Instead, we move him to edge rusher. He gets the starting abilities. He's at that level, the overall. He starts. 12 and a half sacks helps this defense become one of the best in the nation. You know, you could call it cheesing the system, but it's just finding those guys who are kind of buried. They don't really fit the mold really well where they are. Put them someplace else. Nick Saban did that with Rashad Johnson at Alabama. Rashad Johnson was the 7th running back on the depth chart at Alabama. He took Rashad, put him at free safety on defense. And in his senior year, Rashad had a heck of a game against LSU. Number one, he played a great season, but he had a heck of a game against LSU. 3 interceptions in that game. One of them that was in overtime that sealed the game. Rashad Johnson went from 7th on the depth chart at running back at Alabama to being drafted in the 3rd round to the Arizona Cardinals and played a pretty good career in the NFL. Same thing in this game. Same thing in college football 26. Go and find those guys that are buried on the depth chart that you could position, move around, and they could get a starting role and become impactful. That's the whole thing. Just being impactful. They don't have to be the greatest of all time, but they can have impact. That's where we find ourselves now. 13-0. We should have moved up. USC should not be ahead of us. We should flip spaces with them. We beat them. We beat Oregon. We beat UCLA twice. And yet we're still behind USC. This is a crime. That's fine. We get to host a game. And then we'll move on. We'll take care of USC. Till next time, it's your buddy, it's your pal. I leave you with the shot of the college football playoff, the screen here. That's our gauntlet. Our first season at Washington, 13-0. Pac-12 champions. And we're moving ahead with the Mackey Award winner. We're the Bear Bryant Coach of the Year Award winner. This is our gauntlet. USC, Oregon stand in our way. We could face Alabama in the semifinals. Our former team. It's a tough road. Nothing to do but get to work. It's your buddy, it's your pal, Mr. Nice Guy. I'll catch you later.